Good morning everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you all had a really good weekend. It's my first solo video with you lot, so bear with me. I'm just going to log in here. I'll just run you through the warm-up and then I'll be able to read all your comments as we go through it. So it's Monday morning. We're going to start off with some dorsal press into sit back, and then we'll go with a little bit of beam game once we've gone through that. So 6 hills back. So turning your thumbs up as you go through the sits. So we've got 6 of those to do. And here we go. Okay, how you doing, Maddie? How you doing, Charlie? Good to have you here on Monday. Angry Cat, Happy Cat. Chris, you're a little bit early. How you doing, Robin and Jamie? Grace, hope Holland's treating you well. How you doing, Sam? Okay, 6 Angry Cat, Happy Cats, then you're going to go walk out into downward dog. Okay, how you doing, Luke? Happy Monday, Savannah. So from walkout, push-up position, push yourself into downward dog, bend your knees a little bit if you have to. Okay, how's it going, Holly and Isabel? Well, they keep disappearing. Well, we'll figure it out. So downward dog, 6 of those, back into push-up, walk your hands towards your feet. Just want to push as much extension as you can. Okay, Danny, Sophia, how you doing? And I've already said hi to you. Okay, how's it going, Zach? Yeah, socks are here for the whole week, wash and ready to go. Then we're going to go prone arm recoveries. So grab your cushion, lie down on the ground, and like fly, just going to swing your arms round out from the side. So 2 in each position, narrow, a little bit shoulder width, and then 2 more out wide, like during full stroke. Okay, how's it going, Tegan? Let's get a belt on my shorts again. So then we've got some beam game. No, we don't. We've got clap press ups. So on your knees. For younger ones, don't worry so much about having to get the clap in. Just push yourself up as quick as you can, or use the belt if you've got someone available to help you. So from there, just get up off the floor like that. How you doing, Dylan? And then you get beam game. So I'll try and join in. I'll have to stop so I can read comments. So, bit beam game then in 3, 2, 1, go. How you doing, Violetta? Okay, gonna get us going while they come through. So we'll go bait beam. And string bean into broad bean, then jelly bean, and runner bean, okay, string bait, super bean. So bait bean. Super bean, so down, bait, rolling, runner, broad, jump, string, and do broad. Do one more broad, why not? And then we'll go runner into bait to finish off. Okay, little tiny break. How you doing, Manon? Okay, so we're going to start off with Zach's broad bait, string, string, bait, broad runner. In 2, 1, go. Oh, where is it? So broad bean, baked bean, string bean, string bean, baked, and then runner bean. Thanks, Zach. Broad bean, string bean again, roller bean, and then roll back the way into baked bean, broad bean. Any more coming through? Runner bean. Broad bean. How's it going, Scarlett? String bean. Okay, Luke, we're going to string, baked, string. How's it going, Pranass? And baked. String to finish off. And done. Whew, got to open the window. So warm up done. Main set, we're going to start with Hindu push-ups. So focusing whole body strength, but you're now up to 45 seconds on 10 off with 4 exercises. So we've built it up gradually over the last month or so. So, Hindu push-ups, reverse plank, inverted Roman dip. Let's move on to Amy's work stuff. Got the table. That'll do for there. And then second half we need roller or chair for our squats and hamstring raises. And with that we'll get going. How's it going, Car? Hope you're doing well today. So everything, I'm just going to double check that no one's got anything they need to know while we walk through. And hopefully I don't smash the iPad while we're doing it. So Hindu push-ups then. In 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, if you have to bend your knees, do so. This means you can keep your back straight, so you're not starting from a big rounded position. I got in the way in the end. So dorsal press position, back down to normal push-up. And then push yourself backwards. Don't just shove your hips that way. It's cheating. Another 15 seconds. Just bend your knees as you need to, make sure all the work's been done by your upper body, and relax. 10-second break, and then you're into reverse plank. In 2, 1, go. So if you're feeling brave and adventurous for Monday morning, excuse me, there's no reason why you can't start to go into marches with this. But it's good to stick with a normal reverse plank for a while, so you can just figure out where your hips normally sit. So if you just keep marching, your hips might sink and you won't realise it. 15 seconds left. Make sure your heels stay underneath your hips, so you don't want to go like that. Push as hard as you can. Take a foot away, see what happens. And stop. Reverse plank's then going to turn into an inverted row. So grab your table, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Just be more graceful than I am with it. So first set on a Monday. Start with the basics, see how you feel, couple of reps. Start to change the speed if you can. Then start throwing in single legs if that feels okay. And then you can stop. But we're going to do dips, so don't throw your table away just yet. In 2, 1, go. So make sure when you get to the bottom of the dips, so I've started noticing it myself, if you go really low, your shoulders might feel great. You might round your back a little bit, like there. So every time you do a dip, get someone to check that your hip and the top of your spine between your shoulders is perfectly straight. So it might mean you have to really think about doing an happy cat. So happy cat at the bottom of your spine. And then stop. And that's it, round one done. So table out the way for a second, 20 seconds of rest, make sure you drink. It's not as hot as it was last week yet, but we still need to be prepared. So we're going back into Hindu push-ups in 2, 1, go. So if it doesn't feel quite right, or you think you're struggling, or just bending your knees and sitting back, just go into normal push-ups and try one of the other variations. So you can go splits, like we've been practicing. Then make sure you even it out. If you ever do push-ups where your hands are at odds with each other, make sure you hit both sides. And stop. Then we're going to go reverse plank. In 2, 1, go. Feels like an exercise in itself, holding this thing. Like I said, if you're starting to introduce march, maybe go for a hold, so 1 foot off the floor. Pull your knee towards your head. Nice, slow, controlled. And keep pushing with your hands, down with your feet. Because those other 3 points of contact are going to have to pick up the slack. 7 seconds left. Time for probably 1 more on each side. And stop. Back on. Inverted row. So grab your table again. Two, 1, go. Again, my advice, be graceful. Make sure you keep your hips up as well. So get yourself set into a glute bridge, toes off the floor, and then pull. Remember, if you haven't got a table, you can just do pullovers. There's 15 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, stop there. And into dips. Finish round 2 in 2, 1, go. Make sure your hands are evenly placed on the table as well. If you get someone to look from the front, you might notice one elbow sticks out to the side a little bit, and it'll all be down to where you put your hands. Keep your shoulders set as well, shrug them down towards the floor. Push yourself up as high as you can get at the top of every rep. And then let's stop. 20 seconds of rest. Let me know if you need anything. We're going to go back into Hindu push-ups. And take a drink. 10 do push-ups then. In 3, 2, 1, go. Other option, you start to get tired, just do the press part one way. So focus on your position, your body awareness. And go onto your knees, reset yourself. I'll check myself on the monitor. Last 5 seconds. So you want to make sure you keep it back nice and straight as you push through. And stop. Into reverse plank. Two, one. Let's go. So if you're marching, concentrate on hip height. So I think the other day I used the foam roller, but it was a little bit too high. But if you can put something underneath you. Last 10 seconds. Hips, push your hands and your other foot down to hold that position. And then stop. Inverted Roman dips to finish off part 1. 3, 2, 1, go. So even though you're pulling with your upper body, concentrate on pushing your heels down as well. Gives you some more support, makes your body more stable, and the more of your effort goes into pulling with the right muscles. At the bottom, sorry, at the top near the table, try and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pull your elbows down to the ground. And stop. Finish off with dips. In 2, 1, go. So straight back's going to be a priority on this. It's a bad habit to get into if you start rounding. Change your hand position if you want, just make sure it's even. So I'm going to go hands right to the edge of the table. Then focus on that happy cat position. All the way down. 2, 1, relax. 1 minute off. For part 2, you need your foam roller or your chair. Do single leg squats. So remember, what we're trying to do here is train your feet how to push as best they can from a coiled up position. So it's single leg, so it's not necessarily like a fly start, but you want to be able to push evenly through both feet, and sometimes the best way to get that done is to train them on their own so you can start to figure out. You've seen me struggle for a month now with my right leg compared to my left. So if you don't train them say individually, you won't notice those little things. 15 seconds left, grab a drink, ask me what you have to. No pipsqueak today, or I'll be showing you. And the comments keep disappearing, so I'm sorry if anyone has been asking. But ready to go then. Single leg squat. In 2, 1, go. So remember, adjust yourself so that you're leaning completely upright. So you don't sink forward, do it in front of a wall if you have to. And just push through that front foot. So again, if you lean, it's going to be affected by where your foot is on the roller. If you end up there, find it too easy, get to the bottom, lean back yourself, bring your front foot with you, check your position, and then start to push. And then you can stop. Switch sides. So back to 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Part 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Other foot this time. So always making sure that you are as tall and as upright as you can be. So you do want to have good posture, so when you're doing your fly style, you want to be as straight as you can, legs are nice and coiled up, and push evenly through both. 10 seconds, no, sorry, stop. We're 40 on 10 off, I'm confused myself. Then hamstring raise, grab your table. And airplanes next in 2, 1, go. So 20 seconds on each side. And start practicing whichever hamstring raise you think is your weak point. So for me, that's definitely going to be long leg. Then switch over. So remember, you're trying to make sure that most of the work's being done above your hamstring into your hips. And then stop. Airplanes to finish off. In 2, 1, go. That's a diver. There, twist. Concentrate on balance is your main priority. Some of you said last week, switch sides, that you think balance is what's holding you back on these. It's quite a good idea to bend your knee a lot. So if you bend your knee, you lower to the floor. Oh. Unless you're not used to it, relax. So those of you that are doing them good already, don't change any position, because it's a different skill. You might wobble some more and think you've got bad balance. Back into the start then. On that leg, I was kind of kicking the laptop, but no time to change position. So roller squats. In 2, 1, go. So the difference if I let myself lean forward, I can definitely push really well, but not compared to that, which is the position that I want to work on. So in your head, you've got to treat them like they're different things. As far as your brain and your body are concerned, they are. Stop there, switch sides. If it helps, you can try a little stamp. So I'll show you on this leg. 3, 2, 1, go. So you need a little bit of momentum at the bottom. You've got to keep your posture right, like that. So control your position down, lift your foot up, stamp it a little bit. Make sure you keep leaning back. So it's not a big stamp, it's just enough to get you going. And the big priority if you do that is not to lean as well. So you're not like stamp, lean, and then stand up. Stop there. More of a crashing plane. You and me both, Luke. I know how that feels. Hamstring raise in 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm a little bit behind, but that was all too relatable. So like I said, weakest position. Think about the things we discussed last week about reflecting on your sessions. Because the next part of how to reflect on how you're doing is decide on how you're going to do something about it. So in terms of taking ownership, I think we've all talked about that at some point. Switch legs. The second leg here. So it's really going to be able to tell us what went well, what didn't go well. The next stage is how can you make it better? Stop there. Aeroplanes again. Hopefully we find them a little bit easier this time, Luke, okay? So aeroplane in 2, 1, go. So an example of ownership would be that I think my airplanes have gotten worse than they were like a month ago. I think my demos were better. So for me to take ownership of that, I could start doing some airplanes during the day. For example, just to practice the skill. Lean forward some more, relax, switch sides. Lean forward some more. So reflection that, you know, getting stronger, etc. Airplanes need more work. I'm going to practice balancing. So twice a day I'm going to do 5 airplanes, just a random point, and stop. So let us know. Okay, you're very welcome. Guys, have a great day. So, last little bit. I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you're welcome. Have a nice day. I'm on the wrong leg. So, another bit of ownership. I started on the wrong foot and it changed how I think the session went. So I'm going to pay attention and read the sheet or listen to the video. So if you've got time before you shoot off, guys, just fit in a little bit of that. Just get in the habit of practicing that before you go back to training. One thing you think went well or not so well, and what you think you can do to either make it even better or try and improve for next session or next time you do the thing you want to work on. Switch sides. In 2, 1, go. Okay, welcome Tegan. See you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying being back at school. Like I know the schools in Horsham have done a really good job of managing the class sizes, so you're all staying safe wherever it is that you end up going. And stop. Into hamstring raise one last time today. 2, 1, go. So control down, explode up. Switch legs. So this is a good example. So you think about starts, you've got to be moving quick. We've got really good at doing these hamstring raises now. So definitely strong enough, but could you be quicker? So in reflection, I'm going to start doing my hamstring raises like 2, 1, up fast and stop. So that your hips get used to being relaxed. And then Demi's watching. She wants to be on the bus. How you doing, Demi? Oh. Airplanes in 2, 1, go. Oh, another reflection. I'm going to make sure I don't punt any furniture, especially now Demi's watching the video. And swap. Because another part of the airplane is you want to make sure you're staying hinged forward. And stop. Yeah. There you go. Hope the bus is alright, Demi. Alright, cool. Well done, everyone. I'm going to flip it again. So Monday's mobility, as much as we use the roller, is going to be static stretching. Wait, no it's not. It's going to be foam rolling, so we do it 3 times a week. So you get very well versed. We're getting a little bit closer to being back on poolside. So you want to be as confident as you can be in using a foam roller for your recovery work you do afterwards. Especially if we're not going to be doing pre-pool, etc. on deck. For all the swimming, you're going to really want to make sure that you can be as limber and recover as well as you can. So quad roll, sorry, in 2, 1, go. So it's on hand. Sean will get you to cover for me. It's all fine. Right, who else is saying goodbye? Okay, welcome Maddie. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. So rolling, paint the muscle, remember? So everything from knee to hip, front, back, side to side. And then we're going to switch over. So other leg. Bring that with me. So now's the time to start getting your reflections in. Okay. You're welcome, Princess. Have a nice day. So start moving your arms around as well, so you get different amounts of pressure. And then we'll go hamstrings. So I'm going to mix this one up. So do the flossing, but then check what you like from that block position. So if you remember the block stretch everyone used to love, it was like the most favourite stretch we had. Do a little bit of flossing and then retest that again. So push your heel forwards, just bring your knee down to the ground and then pull the roller up. Okay, I'm going to read that. So switch over, check the other side. Okay, Manon. So airplane went really well today. Getting better at making sure I don't have to hold on to the wall if I start to lose my balance. Fantastic. That's exactly what I thought about mine. Manon, it's so much easier to kind of get it right and just start tapping the wall. But you're not going to be able to find something stable in the water, are you? So it's a perfect example of how to take ownership for your training. Floss your other hamstring. Side to side. Remember, if you have to shoot off, just come back and finish these bits later in the day. And then we'll retest. So back into your block start. Both sides. Just for comparison, obviously, only one side's going to matter. And then to hip. Okay, so that's definitely better than it used to be when I did my demos, but it can still be a little bit better. I'm watching me and I'm trying to watch for comments as well. So remember, if you need to get more tension on the rolling, go into your forearms, both feet off the ground. Start using so if you're rolling your right side, use your left leg to move your right shin around because you relax more. So if you're like doing this, you're always going to be a little bit tense. Switch sides. I'm trying to create movement. If you cross your ankles, like that side of your hip is just going to chill out a little bit. Thank you very much, Danny, Sophia. We'll see you tomorrow. And your wrist hurt. Okay, if you just give me a quick message if you want some other alternatives. If you're fine if you just switch in core and you manage to get through the session, that's completely fine. But thanks for letting us know. Okay, Luke, have a nice day, man. We'll see you tomorrow as well. And then we're going to go into lat roll. Okay. Dylan Fuller, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, dude. And that sounded healthy. So move your arm around. In particular, we want to be aware of shoulder mobility as well. So if you can start to incorporate a bit of shoulder with your lat rolling, so up and down, so on your side, put your elbow on the ground, and start turning your palm down to the floor. Then we'll swap sides. So if your hips are off the floor, you'll be able to get more tension into the parts that you're trying to roll. So you just get a little bit more feedback, and then you know what to do next. Then we'll finish off with chest. So palm down, move your elbow around. Jiggle side to side, pull on the roller. Don't yank on it, just jiggle it backwards and forwards gently. Switch. And then don't forget today's challenge. So you're still working on skills. So for a lot of you, that could be airplanes, could be divers. Could be working on your block start position. So use, even though that means doing extra mobility work on your hamstrings, just get some photos of yourself. If you've got video from you at competition, just look at where you are on that static stance, and just see how close you can get to a nice flat back with straight legs. And that'll do. So thank you all very much for your patience and for watching live. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 AM and have a great day. Ta-ta.